Hi, Eleanor. I noticed something, but you must receive welfare, right, Eleanor?
Huh? What is this suddenly? I don't receive welfare. I know that there are people who receive welfare because they can't make a living without it, but we don't meet those requirements.
That must mean you're receiving it illegally.
No, it means that there's no need for us to receive welfare. Don't bend my own words, please.
But you're a single mother no matter how you look at it, right, Eleanor? And you're not working no matter how you look at it as well. But you still manage to make a living, which must mean that you're receiving welfare.
I already told you this several times, right? I have a husband and he has a job, so we have no problem supporting ourselves.
But I haven't seen your husband even once in the last 3 months since I moved here.
He's been on a business assignment for a year, and he's going to be returning soon.
There's no use lying like that. I'll find out immediately.
Please don't make me repeat myself. Can you not understand what I'm telling you?
I told you, I understand that you're receiving welfare.
No!
No need to get mad.
If you really have no intention of understanding, then please don't contact me anymore. I'm not going to deal with you any more than I have to as well from now on.
Huh?
I still have household chores to do, so goodbye.
Hi, Eleanor. I just arrived at the station.
Welcome home, Christopher. I can't believe that your one-year assignment is finally over.
Yep, it's finally over. Thanks for taking care of the house while I was gone.
No problem. Oh, you're going to be visiting your parents' house first, right?
Yep. It's on the way to our house, so I can't really just pass it by. And I want to visit my father's grave as well.
By the way, I invited your mother to dinner today.
Oh. Is that so?
It's your mother we're talking about, so she's probably going to make you go home quickly to see your wife and children, which is why I invited her to dinner.
I understand. Got it. So, I should bring Mom with me, right?
Yep, thanks.
Hi, Eleanor. Sorry, but could you come pick me up at the north exit of F Station?
What? F Station is the station nearest your office, right? What happened?
Well, you see, ever since I went to work on the day after coming home from my assignment, I've been being followed by a strange woman.
Huh? Seriously?
Well, at first I thought it was just a coincidence or that I might just be imagining things, but at first I just saw her in the station or in the train, but today she was waiting for me in front of my office.
What?
I go to the station nearest our house, the station by bicycle, so I think she doesn't know where we live yet, but I walk from F Station to my office, and I think that's when she must have followed me. I was stalked just back then from the office to F Station. For some reason, I think she was trying to hug me.
Huh?
That's when I panicked and fled into the men's bathroom near the north exit stairs, and
It isn't someone from your company, right?
it probably isn't. Almost all of the women who enter our office wear suits or casual office clothes, but this woman wears clothing that's extremely revealing and wears extremely heavy makeup. No woman from our company dresses like that to work. It's probably meant as some sort of fashion. It makes her stand out in a bad way. I think she's probably in her late 30s.
Just listening to your description gives me the shivers.
Looking at her is worse.
All right, I'll come pick you up. I'll have to give our children to your mother, so it might take a while.
It's all right. I can wait. I'll call Mom about it as well.
Yep, thanks. Wait for me there.
Eleanor, could you come out of your house for a second?
Huh?
I'm waiting at the park near your house.
What is it, Emma? I told you I didn't want to have to deal with you any more than I have to.
Just come out, will you? There's something very important that I want to tell you.
Fine, I'll come and meet you.
Don't run away! I chased you to your house, but you drove away by car.
My cheeks started swelling because you punched me, so my husband is driving me to the clinic.
What? The clinic? Your husband?
Goodbye.
What are you saying? You're a single mother, right? Hi, Eleanor. You should have returned home from the clinic by now, right? Then it's time for you to explain.
That's what I wanted to tell you. Just what do you think you're doing? As soon as you saw me, you punched me in the face. I don't remember doing anything to deserve that.
Stay away from my boyfriend. Get away from him now, you slut!
Your boyfriend? I'm not seeing any men except my husband.
Stop lying. Your life is so full of lies. You lie that you have a husband even though you're a single mother, and you won't admit that you're receiving welfare. Not only that, but now you're trying to steal my boyfriend. What do you mean you're not seeing any men except your husband?
I'm trying to ask you who this boyfriend of yours you're talking about is.
He's my boyfriend.
I'm asking for his name.
His name is Mr. Neal.
What?
It was 1 week ago. He picked up the handkerchief that I dropped on the stairs at the station. The moment he handed me the handkerchief, we fell in love. And in the one until yesterday, the two of us have been meeting on his way to and from work and went on multiple dates in the train. The two of us got to know each other during this time, and I thought that today I would wait in front of his office and spend the night with him at a hotel. I even got all dressed up, but then he became shy and fled, so I chased him to the station. I was waiting for him in front of the men's bathroom when you came in your car and drove him away.
Where did you hear the name Neal?
I followed him home on the day we met, and I read it on the nameplate in front of his house. You see, whenever I try to ask him for his contact information, he gets shy and tries to escape. Without thinking, I parted the crowd and followed him.
Is it the case that the day this man picked up your handkerchief for you, was it last week Monday?
Oh, so he told you about me? If that's the case, then keep your hands off him.
But your boyfriend is my husband.
Huh?
That day when you followed my husband and arrived at a house that wasn't our house, but his mother's house that he just happened to stop by. That's where you saw the name Neal, right? On the nameplate in front of her house? Did you forget that my last name is also Neal?
Huh? But that's just a coincidence.
According to my mother-in-law, who's been living here for a long time, there are only 2 houses with the name Neal written on them around here. Her own house and ours, where me and my husband and our children live.
What? No way! But you're a single mother that receives welfare.
I already told you again and again that none of what you're saying is true. The day you said my husband picked up your handkerchief for you was the day my husband got home from his assignment abroad.
What? It can't be true. He's my boyfriend.
Then can you say his full name?
What?
His last name is Neal. Can you tell me his first name? If you say that he's really your boyfriend, then you must have his contact information, right? It's a day off for my husband today, and he's sitting right next to me. Why don't you try contacting him?
What? He's next to you.
Yep. It looks like you didn't notice, but the person who drove me to the hospital after I came home with my cheeks swelling was my husband.
What?
That means that he now knows that his wife was punched by the woman who's been stalking him for the past week.
No way!
He says he's not going to forgive you for this.
Why? The passion the two of us nurtured for each other this past week.
I have the perfect words for you right now. Do you want to hear them?
What is it?
You're delusional, Emma.
What?
I'm filing a police report.
Huh?
Don't bother us ever again. Hey, Christopher. I know you're probably on your lunch break, but I'll give you a brief explanation of the situation.
Oh, what's up?
Emma's husband came to apologize earlier.
What? Her husband?
Just to be safe, I talked to him through the intercom, but we got divorced today. I took custody of the children, and we're going to be moving to where I'm currently based, at a prefecture. Sorry for all the trouble we caused you, he said.
That woman had a husband?
Yep, I was surprised as well. He said he was on assignment abroad until recently, just like you.
Is that so? Does that mean that she didn't believe what you said and called you a single mother who was receiving welfare, even though she was in the exact same situation as you?
According to the other mothers, she would always complain that it's so unfair she's a single mother and yet unemployed. It seems that would help out at a store an acquaintance of hers owned a few times a week.
So she was jealous that she was working and yet you weren't.
It seems so.
She didn't know that you were actually an artist that made $40,000 a year, though.
I know if some of my friends find out, they'll ask me to make things for them at a cheaper price or even for free, so I'll make sure not to tell anyone.
Well, anyways, we're not going to take down the police report, right?
Yep. I don't think she's going to be sent to prison, but luckily we're going to be moving with your mother to your new place of assignment.
Let's prepare so that we can move as soon as possible.
Got it.
Oh, looks like my lunch break is going to be over. See you.
Yep. Take care. A few days later, two people who called themselves Emma's grandparents came to apologize. Apparently, Emma's parents had disappeared for some reason, so her grandparents were going to take responsibility for Emma. But I was a bit worried of handing over that monster to this old couple, but it seems that the two have some sort of connection, and they were going to send Emma to some workplace to pay off the loan she had to take to pay off the alimony she had to pay me. At least, that was the plan. It seems that her delusional disorder wasn't just going to go away that easily, and once again, she started stalking a man at her workplace that she took a fancy of. She was fired from work and was once again forced to pay an alimony. Apparently, she went into huge debt after that, and no one's seen her since.
Hey, let's trade! Sure, which Pokemon? Not Pokemon, our child! Are you insane? It seems easier to raise Olivia than Shelly. It seems easier when it's not your child. My daughter cried for ages at night, so I can't sleep. It can't be helped, she's only 4 months old. It's the same here as well. Don't lie, when we called earlier at night, I didn't hear any crying. She usually cries. That time she was in a good mood. Don't lie to me, but I realized. What? We gave birth on the same day at the same hospital. Yes, such a coincidence. So, the midwife made a mistake. Huh? I believe Olivia is my daughter. How can you think like that? These incidents happen, you know. It may, but no way. How do you know? I believe the hospital takes good care of the babies. My daughter can't be this dumb. It's obvious, she's still a baby. I bet my child is actually yours. Don't say that about Shelly. I feel sorry the children can't be raised by their own parents. Stop it. Just because it's hard, stop running from it. It's good for you. You're raising my child with good DHC. Are you talking about DNA? DHC is a makeup brand. How smart are you? Stop it! It's a typo. Give me back my child. Okay, let's do a DNA test. No, never. Why? We can find out which child has your DNA. It's a waste of money. But I think it's worth it to find out the truth. No need. I can tell she's my child because we have a bond. When I saw Olivia, my parent radar rang. I can't give her over without any proof. I am right. Is Ryan on the same page? He doesn't know about it. If our children are switched, what are you going to tell him? Nothing. He will be confused. It's fine. He hardly sees the child's face anyways. No, he will notice. Our husbands look alike, so the kids look the same too. He can't tell. I don't think Shelly and Olivia look similar. They have 2 eyes and a nose. They're the same. According to that logic, they are also the same as a gorilla. Is that how you think? I'm just using your logic. I'll ask Ryan about this as well. Why? We all need to talk about it. Fine, I give up. Why? I said weird things because I was tired. Don't tell my husband. My name is Alina. I'm 28. I gave birth to my daughter 4 months ago. We named her Olivia and wished her to be a kind-hearted person. My sister-in-law is 2 years younger than me, but is weird. She doesn't have common sense. For example, when we were pregnant and on a walk, she asked bystanders to give her a pregnancy gift. I had to apologize for her. And many other weird actions. But that doesn't mean we don't like each other. We live nearby and have the same hobbies, so we hang out keeping a good distance. I want a nice relationship with family, but I never imagined she wanted to switch her kids. She gave up for now, but I don't think it's over, and my estimate came true. I left my daughter in locker 112 by the station. I haven't locked it, so pick her up. Huh? I left Shelly there, so go pick her up. I'm traveling abroad right now. Huh? I didn't know there was a nursery by the station. What do you mean, locker 112? Not a nursery, a coin locker. The locker for bags? It's not for babies. Babies are expensive and annoying. I don't need her, especially since she's not mine. What are you saying? Do you have common sense? I had no choice. Why? Because you didn't swap with me. We had this conversation last week and I thought you agreed. I gave up because you didn't say yes. So I decided to play hardball. And how does that lead to Shelly in the locker? I want you to take care of her. Huh? Then you will love her, right? It says harder the child, you'll love it more. If you give me Shelly, you will be childless. I'll go pick up Olivia sometime soon. I won't give her. You can't raise 2 kids. You'll give her to me soon. How can you think so self-centered? It revolves around me. What you're doing is out of control. I wanted to bring her to your house, but you weren't there, so I found a safe place, the locker. Hey, what's the temperature there right now? It's -5 degrees and it's snowing pretty good. Do you realize what's going to happen in the cold? It's warm in a closed space, right? What? She might die. Really? You idiot. Hope someone notices her when she cries. It's fine, they won't find her. She won't wake up for 3 hours while napping. What? Go get her now. Why are you abroad? How can you travel and leave your child? Olivia is here with us. How can you put a baby on a plane? Babies can fly from 8 days old. It's only 2 hours from here to Korea. It's pretty baby friendly. What if the plane goes down? How can you say that? Your actions are worse. Did you get Shelly yet? Why? No. Go get her now. Why? No, I'm going on a trip with my friends. What? Where are you? No, I just left. I'm still close to home. That's good. Go get her. I can't hang out with my friend with my baby. Think about Shelly's life. I wanted to go on this trip. Whatever, I'm calling the police. So naive, they aren't going to care. I have to call Ryan too. Whatever, he's on a business trip. His phone is broken too. Oh my god, is there anyone that can help me? Just fly back and get her. It'll take at least 3 hours. If anything happens to Shelly, it's your fault. I don't understand. Well, I'm off my phone to enjoy the trip. Bye. Take care of Shelly. Did you get Shelly? When you can't take care of 2, I'll get Olivia. Where are you? In Okinawa. So warm here. Staring at the ocean at Hakuto Beach? It's a place for lovers. I guess. How's Shelly? She's fine. She drank milk too. Great. I'll get Olivia when I get back. You're not coming home yet? I'll be here for about 3 more days. Take care of her. No, I'm only going to look after Olivia. How can you abandon Shelly? I'm going to call the police. You don't have to. Why? Are you scared? The police are coming to get you. What? Shelly is with Ryan now. No way. He left this morning. How can you contact him? I just called his company. You called my husband's company? Yes. The manager got my call and told Ryan to go home. Stop it! What if he loses his job? Well, it's not his fault though. But his business was 4 hours away. You left Shelly for 4 hours? No, the police took care of her. They took care of her? They have so much time. It's an emergency. They found Shelly looking sick in a locker and took her to the hospital. Stop over-exaggerating. She's fine. She's fine because she was warmed up, but she was very cold. You left to the police and you're traveling, right? Don't say that when you haven't done anything. We decided to come home. Oh, then you don't need to get Ryan. You take care of her. Parents have to look at their kids. But Ryan isn't the dad, right? What? Ryan told me that you're cheating. No, I haven't cheated. Ryan asked for a DNA test, right? But what does that mean? So, is Shelly you and Ryan's child? Well, Olivia is my child. Stop that. It's true. Shelly is your child with your lover, right? So you tried to switch babies to hide it. No! Ryan and my husband are brothers, so their DNA is similar too. We thought they won't find out. You have no proof. There is. Ryan had it searched. No way, I didn't know. Well, they're detectives. They're good at their job. How much do you know? The trip is with your lover, right? No, with friends. Then send me a pic. No. How can you go on a trip when Ryan was suspicious? If I'm nearby when I put the baby in the locker, they would give Shelly back to me, right? Oh my god, you also broke Ryan's phone, right? I didn't want him finding out. Ryan was feeling bad. That it's his fault for being cheated? No, that he thought you wouldn't harm your daughter. He had to be more vigilant. Stop treating me like a villain. What if Shelly died? It's your responsibility and my lover child would be hidden. What do you think life is? She's like a bug. She is just born. How can you treat your child like that? Are you even human? If you swapped, this wouldn't have happened. Whatever, you shit. It's not my fault. That's for the police to decide. Since you told me where you are, the police are almost there. Why do I have to get caught? It's a crime to neglect your child. Can you speak properly? I am speaking properly. They're going to put you in jail. Why? If you give birth, you have to raise a child. It's a parent's responsibility, but you abandoned it. I didn't know about that. Forgive me. I think you're going to spend time in jail, but I hope you learned your lesson. I don't want to go to jail. It's fine. It seems more comfortable than a locker. I'm going to apologize, so please forgive me. Since Monica's life is over, she started breaking people's property and writing graffiti over town. She was caught again, so she had more charges and has to go to jail for 1 year. Ryan filed for divorce immediately and asked for alimony. He demanded $30,000 from Monica and her lover. Shelly is being taken care of by Monica's parents. Monica came out of jail and went back to her parents' house, but they are pissed with her. They forced her to work day and night. Now she has to work and raise her child, so she has no time for her hobbies. Her parents are proper people, so I am sure Shelly would have a good childhood. Since her plan was interrupted, we're going to plan a new trip. I'm sure I'll be able to enjoy it next time. To protect my family, I'm not going to get involved with crazy people like her anymore.